I'm in class, but I decided this would be a perfect time to do this. Okay. I don't have much space on my phone, so I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I want to say. This video is going to be titled Coming Out, or whatever, and no one will understand it. Okay, so I'm just trying to explain everything, because this has been years of thinking, and I never, fully expressed it. Okay, so in a lot of my past videos, I said that I'm straight, like in my sexuality, but then I said, well, it's complicated. Because for 3 years straight, I was deciding, I didn't know, I was always straight. My twin was bi, my older sister was pan. I didn't know, I wasn't ready to learn about it. So I didn't know where I was at. I still don't. So if I was to say something, I was afraid that people would go after me for that. And for a while, I just said I'm straight. Well, it's complicated because someone went up to me and was like, you can't sit there and be either or. You have to be one. It's like, that's not how it works. I'm sorry, but no. I'm still deciding. I've been deciding for over 4 years now. For 2 years straight, I knew I was positive. It was that. But then I was like, I don't know anymore. Because people went after me for when I said I'm straight, but it's complicated. So, now I can go out. Well, okay, I'm gonna explain everything. Okay, so I'm pan. I'm still thinking if I'm pan or straight. And with the YouTube video, I commented that I was pan too. And then on Roblox, people were saying that they were pan too. But then there was a 6-year-old saying she was pan, and then she said, I only like boys. And it's like, then you're straight. It's a long story. So if you need to know the difference between bi and pan, because they're like the same thing, and on TikTok when they say they're pan, I was like, no one picks pan. No one. Literally no one. Because they're the same, they're basically the same thing, but not. But pan is a part of the LGBTQ community. So when I say I'm not a part of it, but I support it, that's... My family doesn't know. The only one that knows is Shannon, because I've talked to her about it, but I've said I'm either or. So I've said I'm a part of it, but it's confusing. I've never told anyone. Okay, so what I understand is that they're the same thing, but bi is the attraction between two genders, boy and girl genders, and pan is all. It's everything. Okay? Yeah. So with one of the couples, the people that actually came out, they were like, how did you do the pregnancy prank? And I was like, and they even said in the video it wasn't theirs, because they couldn't say it because it was a whole entire year later that they actually came out about it. Well, with me, I was like, okay, so when they want kids, if you want kids, you can either do an implant or adoption, and if you want to have a full experience, you can adopt a kid, like a baby. And that's why they grow up where they grow up with you. But I would adopt like a teenager, because I want kids, but I want to adopt teenagers because they don't have, I don't plan on having kids for another at least 10 years. Thank you very much. So, no. I don't even plan on having the SCX word for a while. I want to get married first. And yeah. But I'm gonna explain to you. If a doctor tells you you can never have kids, don't give up. And if you want kids, don't give up. Why am I saying that? Because sometimes it's not always true. That's how I am here today. My mom got told several of times she's gonna have kids. She has 5 kids. 2 of them were miscarriages. So that would be 7. But I'll talk about that later. So she dreamed a while ago. Caitlin actually was a fortune cookie. Jessica and Kyle were a dream. Because my mom dreamed of, after she got told she could never have kids. My mom dreamed of a little girl and a little boy sitting in the back of her car. Well, it came true. It was the exact little girl and the exact little boy. My brother and sister. And then with Caitlin, it was a separate death. With Caitlin, my mom opened a fortune cookie and it said something like, a baby would arrive in the spring, you'll have a spring baby. What happened? Caitlin. It was true because it was around this, she got pregnant around the same exact time. She read the fortune cookie. She read the fortune cookie at nighttime. Next morning, she went to the doctors. It was negative. Took pregnancy test. Went to the doctors. It was everything negative. She wasn't pregnant. But then a week later, it came out positive. Well, and then she had a miscarriage. It was a boy. So like when my mom thinks of things, with whatever she thinks of, it becomes true. So she thought of a little girl and a little boy. With Caitlin, it was a girl. It was 7 weeks. She was 7 weeks along with the boy, but it was a boy. We didn't have a name. And then my mom had me and Shannon a year later. And then 2 years, my younger sister would be about 14? No, 13. I have her birthday marked down oh yeah, her birthday is February 7th. I don't know. Her name's Maura. She is in heaven. I cried when I found out when I was 11 because of my childhood. But yeah. But my mom never gave up. She continued to try to have children because she wanted children badly. And she wanted to be a grandma so bad that she told all of us that we need to have children and not just one because they'll spoil her. And then she's like, maybe about 25. And I was like, no, I'm not having 25 because my older sister doesn't want to have kids.